Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about everybody's favorite stock, Bajaj Finance. We feel that this stock has been consolidating for a long time and is ready for a very good up move. The interest rate cycle is also uh, being reassessed by RBI, and we think the rate cut cycle will start right now. And for us, being at the forefront of a rate cut cycle is being bullish on the NBFC and banking stocks. So, for the next two episodes, we will be talking about the stocks that we will be focusing on for the upcoming rate cut cycle. So, please stay tuned with us. First, let's look at the fundamentals of the company. The current market cap is around 4,51,000 crores, and then the high of this stock is around 7,200, the low being 6,188. The current PE is around 29. The PE during the boom of Bajaj cycle hit a high of around 40 to 45, and from then it is corrected to these levels, guys. So the book value is around 1,402, and you can see that it has healthy ROC and return on equity levels as well. The peg ratio is 1, so it makes us very comfortable to take a position in this stock, citing that the growth is not fully factored in the stock numbers. For a company that is growing at the levels that Bajaj Finance is growing, I think this is a very good time to get in on the stock. So if you look at the chart here, if we look at the 5-year chart, you can see that the stock was trading around 2086 in and around 2020, and in and around December 24, you can see that it's around 6,900. So the stock has been dilly-dallying around 6,000 to 7,000 levels for a good 4 years now. Okay. So if you look at 10 years chart as well, you can see that this stock has been giving incredible returns to its investors, and now it is in the period of consolidation starting from the year 2021. So from year 2021, it has been consolidating in the 6,000 to 7,000 levels. So we feel it is a good time to take an entry in the stock. The company has delivered 29.4% CAGR in the last 5 years. So this is the pro of the company, and you can see that the cons are morely related to 5.2 times its book value, low interest coverage ratio, might be capitalizing. So these are all minor cons that is being suggested. So you can see that some of the peer comparison that we have for you, it if you compare it with other peers, you can see the high growth companies like Geo Financial, be it Cholamandalam or even Shriram Finance. It is priced on a little bit of premium. This is because of the management pedigree and also what Bajaj Finance has achieved in the last few years. So it will always command a premium, and we feel going forward as well, we will see that this premium will exit. So if you look at the quarterly results, the revenue has been consistently growing, starting from 7,700 levels to the latest quarter of September 2024, that is 17,000 levels. So if you can see that, the growth has been tremendous in this stock. If you look at the annualized profit and loss numbers, you will see that the revenue, which was around 5,000 in 2015 levels, has reached up to 26,000 levels in March of 2020. So you can see that the stock has run up 5 times. The revenue has run up 5 times in this period of time. And now from 2020 to 2025, we can see that again the stock has run up 2 to 3 times. So now let's look at the net profit numbers. Here also, if you can see that in 2020, the net profit numbers were around 4,400. Now it is going to around 15,000 crores numbers. So you can see that it is also trifolded in this 4 years. So because of the performance of this company on this level, we feel that the stock is very good right now after consolidation, that is for a very good up move. Also, you can also see that the Bajaj Finance valuations are less right now compared to its future valuations or what it has been trading for all these years. And also, we see that the small cap and the mid cap valuations are quite high right now. Again, one more trigger that we are looking at is the rate cut cycle that is going to come. So if that comes in again, this stock will be in a very sweet spot and you can expect very good up move on this stock. Now, here are the compounded profit numbers for the last 5 years. You can see that it is growing at the rate of 29%. In the last 3 years, it is going at the rate of 48%. However, you can see that the stock has not been performing, and the stock has been in the same place where it was for the past 4 to 5 years. So this is called the consolidation phase of the stock, where it has done a very large up move for a long period of time. So now it has a consolidation phase where it like does not give any returns for a good 3 4 years. Then we see that it is ready for an up move now, and we are betting on this company to make the up move currently. Now that we have told you why we are bullish on the stock, let's look at some of the important components of this company. First, let's start with the holding structure of this company. The holding structure is basically the Bajaj Group holding structure that we're talking about. Basically, it starts with the Bajaj Holdings and Investment Limited, which is actually listed in the stock market. It goes to two sides from there. One is the financial wing, that is the Bajaj Finserv Limited, which is also listed. Then comes the Bajaj Auto wing, which you all know is also listed in the stock market. Let's currently focus on just the Bajaj Finserv wing and how it operates from there. Okay, so its first major component of Bajaj Finserv is the stock that we're talking about today, which is Bajaj Finance Limited. Okay, under which there are Bajaj Housing Finance and Bajaj Financial Securities. So in this, Bajaj Housing Finance is already delisted from Bajaj Finance that we're talking about and is listed as a separate entity in the stock market right now. Then, if you look at the other wing of the Bajaj Finserv, there is Bajaj Allianz Life Insurance Company, then there is Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company, Bajaj Finserv Direct Limited, and Bajaj Finserv Health Limited. Then under that, there is Asset Management Company and also Bajaj Finserv Ventures. So this is basically the holding structure of the parent company, that is Bajaj Holding and Investment. And today we are talking about one particular stock in this, which is Bajaj Finance, out of which Bajaj Housing Finance, which was originally under Bajaj Finance, has been listed as a separate entity, and you can see it in your screener as well, that you will find it as a different company. Now what it has done is Bajaj Housing Finance, if you want to take a bet at the housing space, now you can invest in that separate stock. And then if you want to just focus on the NBFC segment or the retail segment, you can directly focus on the Bajaj Finsa finance part. Or otherwise, if you want to play the entire finance game where you're, getting the asset management company, the NBFC, the housing finance, the insurance company, then you can play it with the Bajaj Finserv stock. Then, if you want to still expand the horizon, which we would not recommend, you can still invest in Bajaj Holdings and Investment, would also give you an exposure with the auto stock as well. Every company gives a long term guidance to its shareholders. And now we are going to talk about how Bajaj Finance Limited has been giving a guidance to its shareholders with basis to financial metrics that it wants to achieve in the coming years. So it wants to achieve a AUM growth in the corridor of 25 to 27%, with a profit growth in the corridor of 23 to 24%. The gross NPA levels, it wants to make sure that it wants to keep it in the levels of 1.2 to 1.4%, which is very healthy for a company a size of Bajaj Finance, and also as an NBFC which is giving away very risky loans. I mean, see, the in the top of the pyramid, everybody will look at banks, right? Because they give loans at a lower interest rate. Now we are talking about Bajaj Finance, which is an NBFC category, which is coming at a interest rate of slightly higher than the banks. So the loans coming here are slightly risky in nature, and in that risky loans, if they are able to achieve the gross NPA of 1.2% to 1.4% and give the guidance for it, achieve it, then it looks very good from inside. So the NNPA that they want to maintain is around 0.4% to 0.5%. This is the gross NPA, guys, and this is the net NPA that they want to tell us about. The return on assets ROA, they want to keep it in the corridor of 4.6% to 4.8%, and the return on equity ROE in the corridor of 21 to 23%. If you have a look at the guidance that they're providing, even at such high uh, rates or such high AUM, they're still looking to grow at the rate of 25 to 27%. So if the company is growing at 25 to 27%, you can also expect, not all the time, but sometimes, or even most of the times, for a pedigree of a company that is Bajaj Finance, you can actually expect your stock to grow at that rate. And the stock has been growing at a tremendous pace for the last 1.5 decade. It has been consolidating now, and now with this metrics and with this long-term guidance, we expect it to continue its bull run for the next coming years. Now we are going to talk about the key strategic differentiators of this company. It is part of the Bajaj Group, one of the oldest and the most respected company in the business. It's a trusted brand which has a very strong brand equity. It is this total franchisee of customer base is around 80.41 million. It has a strong focus on cross-selling assets, payments, insurance, deposit products to existing customers. It's highly data-oriented and deep data talent bench, and has a technology architecture to enable to cross-sell to all kind of customers. It's a well-diversified balance sheet, wherein which the balance sheet is mixed with rural, urban, and also SME and commercial mortgage structures, which hold somewhere between 34%, 9%, 13%, and 13% and 31% between them. You can also look at the consolidated borrowing mix for the money markets, where it stands at banks to deposits 45, 33, and 22%. The company is agile and innovative and is adding products through its years of its existence, and it has been continuing to transform itself to a new age company whenever required. It has also been participating in making itself a digital friendly company, so that going forward it has a competitive edge over other peers. So this is about the company, guys. The company is making sure it is, using its brand to its best efforts and making sure it provides the best level service to its customers. It's also cross-selling between customers for different products, and it is also making sure it is putting a lot of weight on the digital transformation, and also making available different kind of products to its customers. This is an evolving company which is making sure with the time advancement, it is also making sure it steps forward and keeps innovating and grows forward with time. Now, let's look at the shareholding profile of this company. This will be a very key metric in the sense that you will see the kind of investors pedigree that is available in the stock, and how large and long investments have been accumulating the stock at every given levels for the last 3 years of its consolidation. So now uh, the FIs and FPIs hold around 20%. The promoters still hold around 54.78%. The corporates in their balance sheets hold around 5.35. The non-resident individuals and the resident Indians hold around 8.75%. Mutual funds hold about 9.83%, and then there are others with a very minuscule quantity. You can see on the right who are the holding groups and with the name of the shareholders. You can see very big names, that is government of Singapore, be it ETFs, or even life insurance companies, tax saver funds, hybrid funds, blue chip funds, all kind of investors, high pedigree investors are holding the stock and waiting for the run to continue. Now let's look at the CAGR metric, where in which we have got for you a 16-year financial snapshot. You can see that the AUM has been growing phenomenally from FY08 to from 2,400 crores to today at around 2,47,000 crores. This is the end of FY23, that is. So if you can see that the CAGR at which it is growing is around 36%, you can see that the income is also growing at 35%, and the profit after tax, based on which the stock market will give its value to the stock, it is growing at the rate of 52% for the last 16 years, guys. This actually is a very big joke. Because you'll not see any other company growing at this level. Even after it being a behemoth that it is still guiding for around 25 to 26% growth rate, which is just crazy. Now we want to have a look at the product suite that Bajaj Finance is offering. So if you can see here, the product suite comprises of three companies: Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Housing Finance Limited, and Bajaj Financial Securities Limited. So in this, the Bajaj Housing Finance Limited has been separated and listed as a new entity. The rest is still under Bajaj Finance. So you can see here that it has different product suites, which make sure a lot of customers fit into this, and it maximizes on different customers' possibility for it to be associated with a company like Bajaj Finance. Here you can see consumer loans, SME loans, commercial loans, rural loans, deposits, payments, partnerships and services with different companies. Then you can have a look at Bajaj Housing Finance, where it gives out loans against different products, and also a snapshot at Bajaj Financial Securities Limited, where you can have services starting from starting a trading account with this company, HNI broking, or even participating with IPOs or OFS. So this is why this company is doing well. The company has been innovating itself, and company has been making sure that different kind of products have been mixed and is been delivered to different clients, and also the regular clients which is already associated with Bajaj Finance. It is making sure it is cross selling different products which will fit into the customer in different ways. So this is made this company make use its strength to maximize on all kind of user availability in its books, and the cross selling enables that from each customer this company makes a lot of money. So this is why this company has been doing well. Now that we have given to you all kind of data on this company we are very bullish on, and at current levels, which is around 7,200 levels, it has been consolidating for the last 3 to 4 years. It looks like a very good buy from here. And if you're looking at targets, we want to hold targets of around 10,000 levels for 0 to 2 years tenure. And then if you want to look at a long term target from 2 to 4 years, we are looking at targets around 14,000 to 16,000. So make sure you accumulate as much as you can before the rate cut cycle starts coming in, because then the stock starts zooming in, and you will not be able to buy it anywhere close to the levels that we are mentioning right now. Also, upon all our viewers' comments, we want to make sure that we provide the data of all the stocks we have suggested in our videos at the end of the video, where we tell our customers where, on what date the stock was suggested, and at what levels it was suggested, and what were the targets provided, and where it stands today as they look at the latest video. This will enable the customers to have a track of what we as a channel have been suggesting, and it will also have a track record for us, and be responsible for the kind of stock we are suggesting to the people. If you like our channel, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and keep following us. Thank you.